next topic is called Next Up. So we're going to dive into superheroes who haven't gotten their shine yet. So Destiny, I'm not going to throw it to Rufus this time. Destiny, I'm going to throw it to you.
I'm ready.
A black superhero who hasn't gotten their shine yet that you're waiting to see.
You already know. It's Storm. She was almost my answer for like favorite superhero because
Me too.
Storm is the first black female superhero that I ever really saw in a major way. And she's so powerful, and I really don't think other than the series, and honestly, even in the series, she could have did a little bit more. But like, her full power set is she controls the weather. There's so much.
Right.
So on top of just being cool, and she's been in, the 2 X-Men movies, but her role to me was fairly small.
I agree. Unfortunately, again, for her to be like a leader of the X-Men, essentially, and for her to steal, and again, you have Halle Berry playing her in those first ones.
Yeah.
I feel like they would have given her a whole lot more, but you could see it was all about Wolverine. It was all about that main character.
All about Wolverine, and then it became all about Jean Grey. And I love Jean Grey, and I think that she was great, but you just have so much to explore, and I don't know if they'll introduce her now that they're gonna bring the mutants in and the X-Men into the bigger universe, and they tried to retcon her with in that
the Dark Phoenix movie, right?
Yeah,
or something like that. Yeah, it
wasn't good. And I'll also say this, and I love Halle Berry, and I'm sure and the girl that played her, the younger version too, also fine, but I want to see a brown skin.
I was just about to ask that. Yeah, because
I want a brown skin Storm. That matters. It matters that, like, because she is a brown skin woman. She's supposed to be from, fictional country in Africa where she was a queen. This is like all this stuff.
She's supposed to marry T'Challa and become king, like Queen of Wakanda. So that would be maybe they reintroduce her and she marries his son. That might be out there. That
could be a thing. I'd be down.
There's the jump.
I'd be down for it. So yes, more Storm, more black female representation in general, and especially more brown skinned women in movies, especially in superhero movies. We need to see the entire, all of us represented.
So I'm just gonna piggyback off yours because that was mine. Because you see how powerful and you read how powerful Storm is, and again, to be a leader of the X-Men. Yeah. That was enough for me. And then, but she hasn't gotten her time to shine. I don't know if you do a standalone Storm movie. I don't know if you just make her leader out the gate because let's be honest, that movie ruined Cyclops too. So they really had no leader. So she would have been perfect to lead that because she kind of did in the third one, but by then it was too late.
Professor X's right hand.
It was too far gone.
Yeah, but by then it was too late. And again, I do like that representation of seeing like a darker skinned black woman play that role too. Yeah. Again, looking at the comics, reading the comics, I want that story of T'Challa and
I would love it.
And her, because again, when they added Nakia to Black Panther, I was like, okay, this might never happen.
Yeah.
But then when they got the license to X-Men, I was like, okay, this may happen sometime, maybe with the sun, like you said. So again, her shine is past due. Yep. Since we're looking at the Avengers now, and it's very like heavy. It's led by women at this point. Kate Bishop, Captain Marvel, Black Widow's sister. So Shuri, Black Panther. So it's perfect time.
We are gonna get a black.
Spectrum,
we're gonna get a black woman in the movie, which I think is great. But Storm is an OG in the game, and she deserves.
I agree. Willie, on to you, man. Who you got?
Well, I was trying to say mine, but it seemed like you already talked so much about it. But mine is Isaiah Bradley.
Really? Okay.
First Captain America. The story, I think, is so much background and so much story that you don't know. I love the appearance and the actor that played it in the Falcon Winter Soldier. Like I felt it like he was like my angry uncle, grandpa.
Yeah. Also the voice of Martian Manhunter too, by the way.
Yeah. It's like a man that knows I've done so much for my country, but what has my country done for me? You know, he went through. It was a experiment of I think like 300 people 300 African American, and he was the only one that survived. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's so much. I want more of the story, and I think that
would be good. Yeah,
I think they're supposed to do something with his. I think that was his son or his grandson. That was in the series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because he threw something. He does do
something.
He had something powers. Going on. Yeah, so I think they're trying to do something with him, but I want the Isaiah Bradley story.
That'd be cool.
That would be a cool TV serie, movie,
like a mini series, maybe a limited series.
Maybe a limited series.
More tight episodes.
And I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Get to writing that, Willie.
Right.
Yeah. Get to writing that.
I'm
All right, Rufus, you're gonna round us out in this part, man. Who's next up, ready for their shine?
So do y'all know the character? Y'all know Vixen?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know Vixen.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think she hasn't had a chance to shine yet. You know, honestly, I like her superpower, like where she can change into to any animal of strength, and you know,
sort of like Beast Boy sort of thing, almost sort of like Beast Boy, but a little bit more.
Yeah, kind of
like Beast. Yeah, but better. So I mean, I think she's a little underrated. But you want to hear something funny? Y'all might not know this. Do y'all know Amanda Waller is considered a superhero?
No, I didn't know that. She's dope.
Hey man, she got a lot of control.
Yeah.
Hey, she does have a lot of control. She don't say nobody. Amanda Waller just killed people. She like, hey, fuck them. I'm sorry, my bad. But that's Amanda Waller.
That's her superpower.
She is. I mean, Vixen. I'm thinking like she showed up on like Justice League Limited. That was the first time I sort of saw her.
Yeah.
She had like this weird spin-off cartoon.
No, you remember?
Yeah, it was someone with
CW.
Yeah. The Flash
Legends of
chasing
Tomorrow.
her. The Flash.
Yeah, it was like Flash and Green Arrow was in it too.
In the Arrow, they were chasing her. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
She was in Legends of Tomorrow, though, right? And
yes. Yes, she was. Yeah. I tapped out on that one early.
Oh, I love. It gets better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch. I skipped season 1. We'll go straight to season 2.
That was the best one.
I go straight to season 2.
I won't miss anything if I go to season 1. If I skip season 1.
No, you won't miss a thing.
Okay, perfect. Because it's over with now. I can jump in.
Yes, done.
That's why I'm sort of waiting for Flash to be done so I can just
jump in, binge it,
get all that together. But Bruce, I didn't think Vixen would have been on your list. I don't know why I didn't think that would have made your.
You cool.
My list go deep, son. I already told you.
Do we want more? Do we want more War Machine? Oh, go ahead, Destiny.
Oh, I was gonna ask. Are there? So it's funny to me too. When I was trying to think of Black superheroes, right? A lot of them are from Africa, which is wonderful. I love that. Love that for us. But there aren't a ton of regular Americans.
Yeah, just in the.
Yeah.
Right.
Right,
and so, Isaiah Brad.
Right, that's why I like to say you said Isaiah. But I'm saying
you got Luke Cage. You got Luke Cage.
Sure.
And
right, but he's been done. Give me one.
Someone
give me like
who
a
hasn't.
woman. Yeah, what's a woman, a Black woman, other than Riri, right? Who's in America dealing with American.
Ironheart. I was going to say her.
Yeah.
Ironheart.
I'm looking at a list, Destiny, and I'm Misty Knight. Do we?
Oh, she was good. I did like her. They underdeveloped her. She, you know what? She could have had her own spinoff.
I'm looking at these 35 best Black superheroes, and Frozone is number 16.
Oh no!
Hey man, I'm a Frozone fan. Now.
Hey,
I don't know if he should be that
high. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, really, Destiny, just looking at this list, I am.
Yeah, most
some I'm not familiar with, and there's nobody that jumps out.
I'm like, I would love to see, you know how I'm just saying, I love Black Panther. It's very important, but I would also like to see that here. And
I agree.
Sense of pride about, our country and our more specific experience. I mean, that I love the scene in the first Black Panther where, T'Chaka, is it? No, not T'Chaka. The brother.
I don't remember his name, but I know.
But the brother, the evil brother, quote unquote, he's like, their leaders have been assassinated. And I was like, They have, like, they have, you know, they have. And he's just like talking about what it's like for Black people in America.
Yeah.
I want to see that story, you know. So I actually thought that's what we were going to get more of in the second movie, more of them doing these outreach centers.
I think obviously plans, like we jumped forward a lot by having Shuri as, unfortunately, unfortunately having her as Black Panther, but the unfortunate incident that happened that helped them, that made them push forward for it. But yeah, no more War Machine. We're good with we're good with Don Cheadle, or want more?
Can we bring back Terrence Howard?
What? All right, Terrence Howard is going to be another variant of War Machine on another planet.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Don Cheadle as War Machine.
Yeah, I'm rocking with it.
It's too straight laced for me. I love that when Terrence Howard played him, it had a little more edge to it.
I liked
that edge.
I liked him as Rhodey. I hate that we didn't get him as Rhodey. He looked like the Rhodey from the cartoon and the comic book to me.
He looked exactly like him.
He fit the bill, but then he turned around and was like, he looked at that suit and was like, "Next time, baby. No, next time."
Well, you know, hey, they didn't want to pay the man. The man
didn't want to pay the man.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. That is a little bit for him to be asking Robert Downey Jr. money at that time, though, right? Can we agree on that?
Yeah, but he was the highest paid actor in
the first movie, right?
Yeah, he was the highest one in the first.
I mean, that was fresh. I want to say fresh after Hustle and Flow, but it was a little bit after.
And you got to think about Robert Downey Jr. at the time. He was trying to get his name back good in Hollywood. Yeah. So, you know, that Iron Man revamped his whole
Didn't career. Terrence advocate for him?
That's the rumor. Yeah, that's the story.
Yeah, that's the story, right.
And then he was like, "You asked for too much," and
but
the money gone, man.
These are $1 billion movies.
Right.
Oh goodness. Okay. So again, really, really great discussion about that representation and who we sort of want to see next up on it. I think Storm, she's due. Vixen, didn't think about that one. I felt like she had a partner. Am I wrong about that, Ruth? I don't know why I'm thinking like she had like a counterpart or somebody similar.
I think she needed some help, and she did get help from other people, but I don't think she had like a partner or a sidekick.
Yeah. Okay. And then we're going. I like the idea of like going to like a period piece for Isaiah as the first super soldier. Pretty much. That's pretty legit. Yeah. But we have a lot of them coming up now. We got Into the Spider-Verse, the second one coming out with Miles Morales. That's a big one.
Right.
We've talked about a lot about Sam Wilson. He's coming back as Captain America. For how many movies, we don't know. How those stories go, we don't know. Who am I leaving anything out?
Oh, I think is it Photon? Was from one?
I thought it was Spectrum or Photon, right? Is that her name? Was Spectrum? I can't remember.
Photon.
Is it Photon?
Photon.
Okay.
Monica Rambeau.
Monica we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got her joining up, and I mean, Marvel. Again, we can't really say much about DC right now. But Marvel is pretty diverse when it comes to like accepting that culture and seeing those differences and seeing those similarities within our culture and putting it out there on Front Street.
Yep.
Hey, I want to see Jonathan Majors Kane just defeat everybody.
Yes.
Just be done.
Okay. Side note. Another side mission. Another side mission.
Look better than the Kane.
You seen the trailer for Ant-Man, right?
Yeah.
There's no way he wins, right? Like, there's no way he defeats Kane.
No. No. But it's
especially in the quantum realm.
Right.
How are they going to defeat him in the quantum realm? I mean, I'm going to figure this out anyway. How did Kane get stuck in the quantum realm?
Oh, I guess we're going to find
which version.
Yeah, because Loki, it was sort of described in Loki, but the last episode.
That's why Loki is the best series that they have.
That was my number.
Oh, you think he was the best, huh?
Loki was the best because they did what you thought they wouldn't do.
That was WandaVision. You didn't know anything for 4 episodes.
She was talking to the TV for 4 episodes.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Loki was out there doing all types.
It was Agatha all along. Come on.
So Willie, you didn't like She-Hulk.
Tell the truth, Willie. Tell the truth, Willie.
And that's
hey, don't let him the truth. Tell the truth, Willie.
What I will say,
She-Hulk
was a tough watch.
Yes.
I enjoyed it. I'm just saying.
It was okay. Now we're excited for it.
Oh, Destiny, tell the truth. How was it? Was it okay?
It was. I give it a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
Yeah.
See, Dion will defend it till the day he died.
Check the last video that I did where
I'll go back against
Rufus. He was very. That's why I didn't want to say nothing too wrong, because that man he was fighting.
What I will say is, her and Daredevil surprisingly good chemistry. I want more of that.
Daredevil
I want more Daredevil because I thought I wasn't gonna get no more Daredevil.
I didn't think so either.
He getting like a 50 episode.
Yeah, he's getting a TV series.
He's getting a reboot.
He's getting a crazy amount of episodes.
So I'm excited for that.
And we'll close out with this. Do we think with this sort of rebirth of Daredevil, we get another Luke Cage?
Luke Cage.
I'm hoping.
He was.
I don't think it's gonna be him though.
Coulter.
I don't think it's gonna be him.
He's a perfect Luke Cage.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be him?
Yeah.
I don't.
I hope so.
I'm not optimistic. I say that much.
I think they should keep. The only one I didn't like out that series is
Iron Fist.
That version of Danny was
get him out of here.
I wanted the Danny Rand cartoon character where he was like laid back California boy.
I enjoyed Jessica Jones.
That's the guy I want.
Jessica Jones, bring her back too.
Yeah,
I mean we still got Misty
Knight.
Misty Knight out there with her bionic arm and stuff. So I want to see another Luke Cage, but I don't know if it's going to pick up where it left off.
It was such a cool ending.
Yes, and I wanted to see more of that, and I want to see more of Bushmaster too.
Bushmaster,
I love that guy.
Finally got some shots in the.
They call me Bushmaster.
They call me the Bushmaster.
Okay, we'll be here all day, man. We'll be here all night. All right, guys, and Destiny, thanks for jumping on. I really appreciate it. Again, this has been another episode of All Star Fandom. Like, share, subscribe. You can find us at All Star Fandom Podcast on Instagram and All Star Fandom Podcast on YouTube as well. Rufus, anything you got? Where do people find you? Say hey again.
Once again, you can find me on at Docs Pop Up on Instagram and on Facebook. And wherever Dion is, that's where I am.
Willie.
Once again, my podcast with my fellow friends, Apartment 4A. You can catch us on Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. We go live every Wednesday at 9:00 Central Time. And I appreciate you guys inviting me on tonight. I hope I did well to get a second invite.
You get another invite, man.
So yeah.
All right, and don't find Destiny. Destiny ain't nowhere.
You can find me on the Beltline listening to y'all's podcasts.
Awesome. Well, again, it's been another episode. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Again, thanks to my illustrious guests for joining me, and we'll see you next time.